In 2018, in the quiet town of Lancaster, Ohio, something horrifying stirred beneath the surface of normal suburban life. It started with whispers, soft, indistinct, and chilling. A young woman named Sarah Mitchell, a single mother of two, had just moved into an old rental house on the edge of town. To her, it was a fresh start. But from the moment they stepped inside, something felt wrong. The house was cold, the walls seemed to hum with a strange energy, and the basement, dark, musky, and untouched, gave off a presence Sarah couldn't explain. At first, she chalked it all up to stress. New environments can do that. But it wasn't long before the strange happenings became impossible to ignore. Doors opened on their own. Sarah heard footsteps at night. Slow, deliberate steps, but every time she checked, no one was there. And then came the voices. Faint, muffled, as if someone was having a conversation beneath her feet. The basement was supposed to be empty. One night, her 6-year-old son Noah asked her a question that froze her in place. "Mom, who are the people talking downstairs?" Sarah didn't know what to say. She hadn't told him anything. She hadn't wanted to scare him. But now, he was hearing them too. Determined to get answers, Sarah installed a basic baby monitor with audio capability near the basement door. What she heard that night would change everything. The static-filled recording played for hours, but in between the silence, she heard them, multiple voices. Low, gravelly, sometimes overlapping. And they were saying her name. Sarah. Come down, Sarah. She took the recording to the police. At first, they were skeptical. There was no sign of forced entry, no physical evidence of anyone else living there. They recommended she get more rest and maybe see someone about the stress. But Sarah knew what she heard. And so did Noah. Haunted by fear and unanswered questions, she started examining the basement more closely. That's when she discovered it, a loose panel in the far wall, just behind some old shelves. Behind it was a narrow crawlspace leading to a hidden room. Inside, a small cot, some blankets, an old flashlight, and a digital voice recorder still running. When she played the files back, her skin crawled. Dozens of recordings, dating back years. Different voices, different people. Crying, pleading, whispering. Some of them said names, some said dates. But one thing was clear. This hidden room had been used before. Many times. The police returned, this time with a full forensic team. They found trace DNA, matches to multiple missing persons cases dating back over a decade. One was Gerald Parks, reported missing in 2011. Another was Melanie Rhodes, gone since 2008. In total, 6 matches. All presumed dead, all never found, until now. But the real horror, no one knew who had been using the basement. No fingerprints, no recent DNA, no security footage. Whoever had done this, they were long gone. Or worse, still watching. The investigation continued for months, but no arrests were made. The property was seized, and Sarah and her children were relocated by the state. The house remains abandoned to this day, watched only by security cameras and the curiosity of those who've heard the story. Locals call it the Whisper House. Some claim that on quiet nights, if you stand near the basement windows, you can still hear the voices. Faint, beckoning. The case of voices in the basement remains unsolved. No suspect, no motive, just a hidden room, a recorder, and whispers that never should have been heard. Sometimes, the past doesn't stay buried. Sometimes, it speaks from the dark. If you found this story as chilling as we did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. More real stories from the shadows are coming your way. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe.